Defense really missed an opportunity to keep them backed up there. It's 1st and 10 from the 23. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He lobs one high down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to make magic with his feet. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Let's talk just for a minute about UConn. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of...
Oh, he's got some space. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to get behind the defense. Got it. So close to that end zone. Almost taste. It'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone.
UConn going back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Cougar! The defense does. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, if you're going to hit that in route against zone coverage, you're going to have to play with better timing. Quarterback needs to anticipate that throw a little bit more and get it out.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Looking deep. Catch inside the 25. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Husky.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
The UConn offense goes back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's going to run it. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes the grab on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference, defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Trying to power it in. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming down.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
UConn going back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep, and that's going to open up your running game later on.
Going to try to get it himself. At the 45 on its way. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
On the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. This UConn offense really has it going. Looking for the score. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, UConn. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into games.
The UConn offense goes back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Huskies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. A full dive to haul that one in.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Here comes the heat. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Huskies trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck.
Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. It's complete on the right side. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Trying play action. Fires to the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Forced out of the pocket. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UConn! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Still looking on the move. Pulls it in on the right. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
From the red zone, looking for a space. And he's got it! Touchdown, Huskies!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
UConn going back to work on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out.
Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Caught close to the marker, it's Callow. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Bringing the heat. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Turning it. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
Right, no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants. He can buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend.
The UConn offense goes back to work. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Off play action on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes. UConn going back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. This time on target. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a third and long. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me
just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the